Hi, welcome to Nightbird Tarot. My name is Brooke, and this is your December. The attributes or the atmospheric elements for your month this month, Taurians, is one of justice. You have a major arcana card, and it's the Justice card. Now, this card is very relevant to legalities, legal matters, things coming into balance or fair play. This is something that has a very prominence over your life at the moment. Perhaps there are Taurians out there that are waiting for settlements. You may also be in legal counsel involving divorce, child custody, child support. If that's the case, it can also mean a resolution of some kind between two parties, but it's very relevant and symbolic of bringing things back into balance and back into how they should be after the dust settles, so to speak. So this is a very prominent card for your month, but it's also very positive. So something is perhaps going to be resolved this month for many Taurians. Something may finally come to a close where things are decided upon. So just keep that in mind. That's your atmospheric elements or your attributes for the month of December for Taurus. There's been a lot of gossip perhaps for Taurians. There's been a lot of talking heads behind the scenes. There's also perhaps other people gossiping about your life. You may also be the subject of potential spying or gossip, Taurians. Just keep that in mind. And you may also be involved in gossip for yourself about other people this month, and nobody likes to gossip, so just be on the lookout for that. There's a potential for gossip for you, and there's also potentials for unhealthy relationships, unhealthy habits, unhealthy ways of living, that it seems as if someone is going to help you or have influence or leadership to help you get out of that, to pull you out of that, or perhaps you're going to take a leadership part to help somebody else pull themselves out of it, whether it's to help somebody quit smoking or to help somebody lose weight by becoming their walking partner. I'm giving you examples, basic examples. Or perhaps you're helping a friend get out of a really unhealthy, abusive relationship. Or perhaps you are seeking guidance or leadership or help from someone else to help you get out of an unhealthy habit, relationship, attachment, addiction. It's a card of addiction. It can be a card of depression as well. So there is something that's perhaps other people have been talking about it because of something that is not healthy, and to other people, they don't understand why. Why is she doing that to herself? Or why is he continuing to drink? Or why does she continue to stay in that bad marriage when he treats her so bad? Or you know what I mean. So something along those lines where it's not healthy, it's not positive, you feel chained and bound to it. Somebody or someone perhaps may come along or be in your life that have real leadership, passionate, decision-making qualities. And it's a man. It's like a masculine energy, very dominant, almost alpha male, very purely masculine type of energies for you this month, Taurians. But this person's really going to give you that extra boost or that foothold to hold on to help pull you out of a situation. That's what I should be saying, to pull you out of a situation. That's the feeling I'm getting for Taurians this month, because things are kind of shadowy for you. They seem like things are there's illusions going on, or there could have been deceptions going on, but not really from other people. This is kind of like within yourself, within your own circle, within people around you that you know. There's been some sort of illusions, deceptions, mood swings, moods fluctuating. One day everything's fine, the next day it's not, and you think, gosh, I thought progress was being made, and then the bottom fell out again. So, but with all this going on, which seems to be like, oh my God, really? This is my forecast for December. But the sense that I'm getting is when you hit rock bottom, that's when you spring back up. So if you have a setback, you're preparing yourself for a comeback, so to speak. Or if you know somebody who has had a setback, they're being prepared for a comeback. And that's very relative from your Justice card. So the Justice card, she is coming in to tell you things are going on that are still going on. Patterns, repeated patterns that have been perhaps in play for many, many, many years. You think it's over with that person, then it crops back up again. But there's a leader in your life, and it's a passionate, masculine energy. This could be a friend, this could be a husband, this could be a teacher, this could be a spiritual counselor, a preacher, a pastor. This could be somebody that you really look up to or admire, a father figure, a brother, your own husband. For Taurian men out there, this could represent you helping somebody as well. But this is something that's going to be you're in it for the long haul. This is not something that's going to magically change overnight. Like you're really going to dedicate yourself to helping this person, or you're going to have somebody become faithful and dedicated to helping you. Now, the cards that jumped out for you, Taurians, when I was doing your reading, it's very interesting now to do your reading and to see what is possibly potentially going to be going on for many Taurians out there. And you have a court card, and it's the King of Pentacles. Now, he's very relevant to money and finance, and he's a decision maker. So this could be in terms of, once again, money from a settlement, or he could be a financial advisor surrounding money. He could also possibly represent an attorney, someone who is a solid business type of person. He could be a business owner. He could be a banker, an investor, someone who has your financial interests at heart. But he's also very grounded because he's represented by the Pentacles, which are represented by the earth signs, and Taurus is an earth sign. Now this card, the Six of Cups, is a real card of nostalgia or things out of your past. This person may be somebody from your past. And I'm not meaning that, things are really rough for you right now, and all of a sudden here comes your friend from 20 years ago who's going to bail you out. I don't necessarily mean that is going to magically happen, but someone from your past that you know very well, that you have past ties with, perhaps a really good friend that you've known for 20 years, or a really close childhood friend, or perhaps relatives that have been with you your whole life, that have known you since you were born. Someone who is very relevantly tied or connected to the past for you Taurians may be the one that is going to help you in this situation this month. And this could also be relative to Taurian men as well. But this is a real significance to your reading, Taurians. And I think it's not going to magically change overnight, but somebody's definitely going to step in and kind of steer you in a different direction and perhaps help pull you out of a situation so balance can be restored again and things will be back into fair play. And I think that's very, very positive, Taurian. So that's very special for you for the month of December, especially if you have family or friends who give you unconditional love, because it's very important. As you get older, you will notice that even through the bad times, everybody sticks around for the good times, but when you have a really bad time, that's when you know who your true friends are, who your true family is. And that's people that can stick with you through the ugly, black, dark stuff. Those are your true friends, and that's your true family. So good luck to you, Tarians. Have a great holiday. All my private readings are 20% off for the holidays. Enjoy December. I've been thinking about doing your yearly tarot forecast, and that's going to be a lot of work. But if you're interested in a yearly tarot forecast on YouTube, leave me a comment. That's for the next 12 months. I'll be working on those probably in the next few weeks, but I am kind of excited to try that because I've never done a yearly tarot forecast on YouTube. Of course, it's always been weeklies in the beginning or monthly. But thank you for all your shares, your likes, your comments, and subscriptions this year, Tarians. Thank you for your support. I enjoy doing this for you. Have a wonderful holiday. I'll be back next month. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.